What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Universal Orlando Resort, where we are getting ready to check into their newest hotel, the Terra Luna Resort. This is the second of 3 Epic Universe hotels opening up just before the park officially opens on May 22nd, and we are some of the very first guests to head on inside. It's opening day and we are going to take you guys along with us for this 2-night stay to show you everything that this hotel has to offer. Let's not waste any time. Let's head on inside, have some fun, get this little mini staycation started. And as we walk up, you guys can see this hotel looks very similar to Stella Nova. This is basically the sister hotel to that resort, where Stella Nova is based around space. This one I think is more like Earth style. So I'm excited to head on inside. You can see the main entrance over here is very similar, but quite different from what we have at Stella Nova. I'm excited to head on inside. I hear a bunch of applauses. So let's see what they got going on. Oh, there are a lot of people in here. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Look at this. What is happening? This is wild. Wow. Check these guys out. Oh my gosh. What an entrance! They gave us some free drinks as we walked in. I have no idea what it is. Okay, so we found out that this is lemonade with turmeric and a mint garnish. It's a non-alcoholic drink. Oh my gosh, they got Frank the Pug! He's here! The biggest celebrity of them all! Oh my gosh, the trolls! They're here!
All I know is Poppy.
I think it's Branch. It's Poppy and Branch. I think that's his name. Oh my gosh, here he comes. Here he comes. Yes, the best of boys. Hi. What are your names?
Agent G.
Agent G?
Agent P.
Agent P?
Yeah.
I love it. Hi, Frank.
Recognize this planet.
You are so cute. Are we able to touch him? Yeah.
You can touch us. Oh.
Hi.
Are you enjoying your stay?
I am enjoying my stay.
You like adapting to Earth's atmosphere?
You know, the pressure is a little bit heavy, but you know what? I'm adapting well.
Got this. Yeah, make sure you keep your tentacles in today.
Tentacles in, got it.
It is Tentacle Tuesday, but we've got to keep it down. Yeah.
Oh, but on Earth, I heard they call it Taco Tuesday.
I like your style. That is the thing.
Alan's got style.
He's got it. He's done his research.
Tentacles and tacos. I like
Tentacles and tacos.
On a Tuesday, with 3 T's.
Let's go ahead and get a photo. Okay, so we've made it to the Omega Cafe and Market, and right off the bat, this place is so much more inviting than what they have over at Stella Nova. It is a lot more open, it's more bright, there's a lot more space in here to spread out. So we've ordered our food. We have a little pager over here that they will ring when our food is ready. We got quite a bit of food. We have, what, 6 people here at the table? 5? Six. I can't math. We have 6 people here at the table. Everyone got different things, so we're going to be showing you a bunch of different things.
No.
What? 2, 3.
Let me do this here.
5. I'm sorry. All right, first round of food has arrived. This is what Coda and I are having. Up another round. We have the chicken sandwich over here with some crinkle cut fries. It looks and smells amazing. Over here we have the Hawaiian pizza. I cannot wait to dig into this, and yes, pineapple does go on pizza. We have the street corn side over here. That's a massive portion for a side, but not complaining. And we have the onion rings. Kevin, what you got?
Give me a sec. We got a extended long pause. All right, so we got the chocolate moon pizza, Nutella, marshmallows, strawberries with sugar dust, and then we got the turkey burger. All right, so we got the Hawaiian turkey burger, grilled pineapple, onions, lettuce, sriracha aioli with a special bun. Yeah.
What's so special about the bun?
Challah.
I don't know how to pronounce that either. I don't know.
Special bun.
All right, lunch at Omega Cafe was absolutely delicious. Wasn't the greatest thing in the world, but it wasn't terrible either. Like, the pizza was okay, The chicken sandwich, in my opinion, was really good. Coda didn't really care too much for it, but I really liked it. Honestly, the best thing are the crinkle fries. The crinkle fries are amazing. They're so well seasoned. There's a lot of salt on there, and the street corn was amazing as well. All in all, not a bad time. We can't wait to come back here a little bit later and try some more for dinner. But with all that being said, it is finally time for us to head on up to our room because we haven't done that yet. It took us a little while to check in, so let's go ahead and head up to the room. Babe, babe.
You have slippers?
No, 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 no. Oh no. She found the nifflers. Yeah, they have little niffler slippers. I don't even know what the heck that is.
Ooh, they have the blue robes.
Ooh, they do have the blue robes. Yeah, they have a lot of new Epic Universe merch. We're going to be back in here to check out some of the merchandise a little bit later, but yeah, look at the brand new toothlesses that they have over here, the toothless buckets. They have the brand new interactive wands over here as well. New robes. They have a lot of new things. We'll be back here later to check it out, but Coda saw the nifflers and she ran over here because this is like a wearable blanket that you can have. So, you know, like those towels with like hoodies? It's kind of similar to that, but it's a blanket.
How much is it?
Too expensive.
60.
60? Okay, not as expensive as I thought, but are you really going to run around the house looking like a niffler?
So if I get, hear me, girl math. If I get the blanket and the slippers, that's $100, which puts me over the 90. So then I can get the baby niffler for half off. Girl math.
I don't like that
I'm
girl
saving
math. Are you? Because to me that sounds like well over $100. I mean, to be fair, I do need to buy an Epic Universe shirt because I am the proud owner of no Epic Universe shirts yet.
Girl math. Girl math. You buy your shirt and I'll Venmo you for the thing. So then I can get the niffler now.
Let's go to the room. Let's go to the room. Okay, time to head up the elevators and up to our room. We're going up to floor 8. Oh, one already right here. Same elevator design as Stella Nova. No? Yeah, go for it. Ooh, just got off the elevator. I love the carpet design over here. This is really cool. We can look out the window and have a fantastic view of SeaWorld over there. Very similar to what we had over at Stella Nova. But let's not waste any more time. Let's head on over to our room. All right, here we are, room 8044. Kind of difficult to see. There you go, 8044. We are right next to the elevator bay. Let's head on inside. Open sesame. Okay, welcome to room 8044 at Terra Luna Resort. And oh my gosh, guys, take a look at this. So what I said earlier about this resort being more Earth themed, no, completely wrong. It is still space themed, but just not as galactic as Stella Nova, which is really interesting. But just take a look at this room, guys. Oh my gosh. For whatever reason, it feels a little bit smaller than what I had over at Stella Nova, which is interesting. Like it feels a little bit more narrow. But that's not a complaint at all. This room still looks absolutely fantastic. First things first, this thermostat. We gotta go all the way down. 65. Let's see, mode, nope. Fan, we want it on high. We want this room as cold as possible. So starting off the room tour over here, as soon as you walk inside, we have our bathroom space. You can see we have a nice big mirror over here with plenty of lighting. We have towels over here. We have towels down there, tissues, a sink. We have a hair dryer. We have our Terra Luna Cosmic Ember facial soap, a couple of cups as well. Coda's in the bathroom over here.
Do you actually want to come in?
No, I'm just... I'm just saying.
TV, welcome to my crib.
I have her hiding while I'm getting some B-roll shots of the room. Okay, you may close. There's a toilet. Yeah, you may close the door. There's a toilet. There's a shower. It's a standard bathroom.
The door doesn't close nicely, so you gotta slam it a little bit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like if I just nicely, like give it a push. Oh, it locked. It stopped. No, it didn't.
You good?
Push it.
Push it?
Yeah.
Uh-huh, I see. So you have to like kind of, yeah, you have to give it a little yank. Okay. Not a big deal. Over here on the opposite side, we have our closet space. Open this up. We have a safe. We have an ironing board, hangers. We have a little laundry sheet over here and some extra pillows and linens up top. Plenty of space to store your luggages. Very similar to what we had over at Stella Nova, we have some glass over here with a curtain on this side. So in case you're laying in bed and you want to roll this open to look at your partner or whoever while they're doing their business over here, you can if that's your thing. But then we move on over to the bedroom itself. It looks absolutely fantastic. Over here we have our Cuisinart coffee maker. We have our coffee things. We have our ice bucket. I love that this one was easier to open than the one at Stella Nova. Down here we have our mini fridge. Let's open this up so we can take advantage of that later. We have some drawer space over here for you to put all of your belongings and clothing. We have a pen and a notepad over here. Telephone. We have a rundown sheet for the resort. Over here, we have outlets, USB-C, USB-A, and 2 other USB-A ports, so plenty to charge over here. We, of course, have our couch space with a little pillow, which is awesome. We have our coffee table or desk or whatever you want to call it that rolls around and kind of slides under the chair, which is good. We have 2 massive beds in here. They're not king size, I think they're queen size. You can see we have some outlets right there. We have some outlets on the nightstand over here, as well as a USB-A and USB-C. You can go ahead and see that. We have an alarm clock over here where you can charge your phone up top. Is this a drawer? It is a drawer, and there is a Bible in here. We, of course, have our wonderful artwork on the wall of Jupiter. Really, really cool. One of my favorite planets. It's also the biggest, if I remember correctly. But the thing that I am most excited about is this view. I hit my camera. Take a look at this, guys. Once again, we have another amazing view of Epic Universe. And take a look at that. The big roundabout thing that they constructed for Epic Universe construction, it's partially open. You can see the bus over there utilizing it. This is a standard view room. So if you want a view of Epic, make sure you book a standard view. Ooh, you can see Stardust Racers going over there. I am so flippin' excited. We're so close. So freaking close to Epic Universe opening. It's not going to be very long now before we ourselves are inside the park. You can see Stella Nova over there, the sister hotel right next door. You can see the roundabout for the parking area. You can see the front entrance for the lobby over there. But yeah, this room is insane. Absolutely incredible. Very similar to what we had over at Stella Nova. You guys already know I enjoyed myself at that hotel. The value is there. I'm so excited for these next 2 nights. And what's crazy is that we are literally the first people ever to stay in this room. Opening day, these beds haven't been touched. The toilet hasn't been flushed yet. The shower hasn't been showered in. We're the first people to use everything in this room. It is wild. I have never opened a hotel before, and it feels kind of weird. Like, it smells new. It smells almost like construction, kind of, but not in a bad way. Like, it just, like, you just know that it's fresh and new, and I love it. One major plus, though, is that the TV is not crooked like it was at Stella Nova. Looking at the rundown, you have some basic information that you would need to know, like your checkout time, their commitment to being green, workout information, laundry, smoke-free, and phone numbers you would possibly need. So just based off of first impressions, I really like this hotel more than Stella Nova, and I'll get into the specifics of that a little bit later. But something that's really important to note is that you cannot walk to Epic Universe from this hotel. There's a dedicated walkway from Stella Nova to walk across the street to Epic Universe, but you cannot walk to Epic Universe from here. You have to hop on a bus or have some other kind of transportation. Very important to know. All right, we had a pretty okay nap for a couple of hours in here. We got some wedding stuff done, and now we are ready to head on downstairs for some pool time. I really wanted to spend some time at the pool at Stella Nova, but never got the chance to because we were only there for 1 night. But we're here for 2 nights, so we have a lot more time to explore. So let's go ahead and on down to the pool. So in case you guys are curious where our room is, 8044 right here. We have our ice dispenser and electrical equipment room. Oh, and a water filling station over there. And then elevators right here. And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Terra Nova pool area. Take a look at these fancy chairs out here. Very futuristic. They look pretty comfortable. I feel like I'd have a hard time getting out of them, but they look pretty comfortable. There is a gate leading to the pool. Check this out, guys. It is a massive pool. And it's in the shape of a moon too, which is pretty cool. You have the main pool over here, and then you have a little bit of a hot tub, jacuzzi thing over there. The overall pool area is a lot smaller than the Stella Nova pool area, because if you recall with Stella Nova, like, you'll have the pool, but then it like jets off really far in that direction, and you just have a bunch of chairs nowhere near the pool. But this is cool, and also it looks like there's a zero entry over there as well. It looks like it's just kind of casually goes in, which is awesome. I don't think the one at Stella Nova had a zero entry. So here is a look at the hot tub or jacuzzi or spa, whatever you want to call it. It's here. It's a pretty decent size. You can fit quite a few people in here. Also worth noting that there is a disability chair in order to get in and out of this pool or in and out of that pool. It is on wheels, so it can be moved around. And yeah, this pool is a massive pool. It is huge, holy moly. On the far end, we have the Moonrise Bar, very similar to what we had over at Stella Nova. Plenty of seating out here, nicely shaded. Plenty of fans over here where you can get all of your alcoholic beverages. And in case you guys are looking for the grill, it is over here, tucked away in the corner, on the right side from the bar. And right next to the bar, we have a couple of Coke Freestyle machines and the restrooms. Here's a quick look at the menu for the Moonrise Bar. You can go ahead and pause to take a closer look if you so desire. We have our beers on this side, hard seltzers, what is that, Galactic Grapes? I assume that that's wines. And then we have our spirit-free beverages. The menu's all floppy, I'm sorry. And then over here, we have our signature cocktails. Once again, you can pause to read more if you so desire. All right, after a lot of chit-chatting with some friends and other content creators, it is time to finally hop inside the pool. Let's go ahead and find out if it's cold or warm. I hope it's warm, or at least like just not cold, anything but cold. I am very happy to report that the water is actually warm. It's not like heated. I mean, I guess it is heated because, yeah, it's heated. But it is just really nice out here. Holy cow. It is gorgeous. It's a nice big pool. There's not too many people out here. There's plenty of families, but there's not too many people out here. Honestly, perfect evening. It's not hot at all. It is nice and cool outside. The sun is setting, and we can see some planes flying over as well. So I've been looking at that, nerding out at some of the different planes flying into MCO. Honestly, can't ask for a better evening. I have been in the pool now for about an hour or so. I'm starting to get a little pruny, if I'm going to be honest with you, but we are going to be getting out of here very soon, so that way we can meet back up with Kevin, have some dinner, and continue our evening. But so far, I am relaxed. I am enjoying my stay. This is a fantastic hotel. And as you guys can see, it is quite a while later. The sun has gone down. It is nice and dark outside. And take a look at that. They're even showing a movie out here. For the first night of Terra Luna's opening, they're showing Barbie out by the pool. All right, it is time for dinner. Let's head on inside the Omega Cafe and Market to get some grub. Don't mind the spaceman.
I run a lot of shots.
It's all good. I love the outfit, by the way.
Thank you. Are you about to grab dinner?
Yeah, we are.
That's what I'm going to do.
So what you got over here, babe?
I have the menu.
A menu. Anything different for dinner that stands out?
I think all of this is different from lunch. Did they have the calzone on the lunch menu?
I don't remember seeing a calzone.
Oh, there's also a calzone somewhere. There you go. Calzone.
Cheese calzone.
I know the garlic knots were there.
Yeah, those were there for lunch.
Yeah, but I think it's all this is different.
Okay. Also, in case you guys are curious for the hours of the Omega Cafe and Market, breakfast 7 to 11, which is awesome, lunch from 12 to 5, and then dinner from 5 to 10. And of course, with any hotel, you will have your souvenir refillable mugs. Here are the prices for the refills, well, for activations and how long you can get it for. Honestly, not bad. All right, dinner has been served. Coda opted for the spaghetti and giant meatball. I opted for the wok. This is a beef with rice and broccoli and a whole bunch of other good stuff. Looks really tasty. And for dessert, I opted for the New York cheesecake. Everything looks amazing. Okay, so dinner. My beef bowl was really good. It was solid, very, very tasty. I loved every bit of it. Coda, on the other hand, for her spaghetti.
Luigi's is a little Louise is the spaghetti there's a little more watery, which I don't normally care for. So the sauce here is better. The noodles are like the same, and then the meatball was dry.
Yeah, the meatball was pretty dry, so that really hampered the overall dish, but it wasn't terrible. Like, it's not Chef Boyardee quality. Like, it's pretty decent, but if they can just perfect that meatball, then they have a solid dish. But the cheesecake was actually pretty good too. I couldn't finish it. I was so full. I had my injection yesterday, so I shouldn't have even eaten that. But for the video, we did it, and it was all overall pretty solid stuff. There's something here for everybody at the Omega
Yeah.
at the Omega Cafe. So yeah, overall not bad. Let's go do some shopping now. Now that the lobby's a bit more empty, I can show you guys around. Over here at the very front is where you walk in. Right over here is where you check in. Down there is your luggage services, and then on the opposite side we have our vacation planning center, and then we have the Universal Studio store. That's where we're going to be heading inside in just a moment. You can see we have a nice comfortable seating area over here, which is really nice. On the back wall over here we have our photo op for opening day. Really cool. I love to see it. And then behind the photo op we have the Luna Bar. Very similar setup to what we saw over at Stella Nova, just a lot less stars. It is popping this evening. It is a very popular hangout spot. Also, check out this effect that they have over here. Look at that. That is cool. I love that. I don't know how that works, but it's really cool. All right, let's go ahead and show you guys what's new inside the Universal Studios store over here at Terra Luna. So as soon as you walk inside, we of course have our Super Nintendo World merch. We have a couple of pillows, some towels. We have all of our character t-shirts over here. These are gonna be very popular. I've seen a lot of folks walking around with these already. You can see we have some new character shirts for Toad. We have Toad hats and plushes, all the Yoshi hats and plushes. We got Mario, Luigi, Peach. We have Bowser. Have a couple of Piranha Plants over here. Some Boos, Bowser Jr., some Babans, Goombas. We have some Epic Universe Spirit jerseys, women's shirts, and hats. We have some new Epic Universe headbands. We have some Epic Universe fanny packs, some crossbodies that looks like you can put your water bottle in there. And we also have a drawstring. We of course have the Dark Universe corner. Take a look at that. We have action figures, hoodies, frames, shirts, even a towel. I know my friend Kevin picked up one of these towels. We have a couple of t-shirts over here featuring a bunch of the monsters. We have a Spirit jersey, a jacket, some mugs, shot glasses, pins. We have some Epic Universe mugs, some other cups, some Tervis tumblers. We have some Loungefly knockoffs, some more t-shirts. We have some Epic Universe pins. Magnets? I think these are magnets. Yeah, these are probably magnets. We have the annual pass pouches for the Epic Universe lanyard. I kind of really like this. Even though I'm not much of a lanyard person. Like, I like collecting the lanyards, but I don't hardly ever wear them, which is a problem. I'm probably going to eventually pick up one of these picture frames so that way we can frame a photo from opening day, because that's going to be a very big moment. We have a bunch of new Harry Potter stuff over here. Look at that. They have some berets for all the different houses. When we were in Japan, we saw that they were selling berets, and they were selling like hotcakes. A lot of people in Japan were wearing these berets, so it's very cool to see that they brought them over here to the US parks. We have some scrunchies for all the different houses, as well as headbands. Are these ties? I think those are ties. And then we even have some suspenders. That is awesome. And it looks like the suspenders have wand holders as well. So this is something that's really interesting. Check out these brand new Hogwarts robes. If you guys are familiar with the Fantastic Beasts movies, this is the style of robe that Newt Scamander wore when he went to Hogwarts. Very cool. Blast from the past. And speaking of wands, we have our brand new interactive wands. This is the next generation of wand. And honestly, I am shocked by how lightweight these wands are. They have a little battery that they can fit in over here. And apparently they have haptic feedback, so when you cast a spell, your wand can actually vibrate. It's really cool. They only have these 4 styles at the moment, but I'm sure as time progresses, we will get more. And then, of course, you guys already saw earlier Coda go crazy over all of the new Niffler stuff and all the different Fantastic Beast things. And then we have our How to Train Your Dragon Isle of Berk merch. Of course, toothless, everything. Check out these adorable popcorn buckets. Oh my gosh. And I think the cutest thing are his little feet that are sticking out of the bottom. I love it. You can see just anything and everything toothless related is here. Making our way back up to the room, and it looks like they're having some lighting problems over here at the elevator bay. Nothing too crazy. It's a brand new hotel. Things are gonna happen. It's not a big deal. Did you already push the button? No?
I was waiting for you.
No, push the button. There it is. Yay. Well, we knew this was gonna happen. You look ridiculous. If only you could see what you look like from behind. You know, as long as she's happy, that's all that matters. Let us in the room, little Niffler. Also, check out how long this hallway is. Good lord. All right, good morning, guys. It is day 2 of our stay here at Terra Luna, and for the most part, I slept okay. Coda, on the other hand, she did not sleep okay. She is not a fan of the beds at all. I think that they're okay. I just need enough pillows to get through the night. But something that's really interesting, and again, it's the same problem that we had over at Stella Nova, are the motion sensors. So throughout the night, like every once in a while, the light over here would turn on just for a split second whenever I would move. And I figured it was because the curtain was open and one of these motion sensors over here was being triggered. I don't think that that was the case. What we figured out as a collective between me, Kevin, and Tyler staying here is that this right here is a master motion sensor for the room. So if anybody triggers this sensor right here, which just so happens to be in line with the beds over here, then it's going to turn something on, which is a little unfortunate. I really wish Universal would reconsider this. But what's crazy is that this master sensor also controls the sensor in the bathroom. So when I was in the bathroom earlier, taking my morning poo as one does, it turned off after 3 minutes and I could not get it back on. The door was closed. I was waving my hand in front of the sensor, pushing the button multiple times. It would not turn on. So I had to continue and finish my poo in the dark. But as soon as I opened the door and walked outside, I triggered that and the lights came on. So it is unfortunate. But all that aside, I still had a pretty decent night. Coda didn't. We're going to go downstairs and have some breakfast. Let's go. All right, time for breakfast at the Omega Market and Cafe. Let's see what they got. And in case you guys are curious, here is a look at all of the breakfast options that they have here at the Omega Cafe and Market. You can go ahead and pause the video to read. Lots and lots of options. I'm very surprised. They have some bakery items over here as well as your sides. And then they have different beverages. All right, breakfast has been served and it looks and smells amazing. Oh my goodness. So starting off, we have the stuffed French toast with sweet mascarpone, mixed berries, and sugar dust. This was $14. And then over here, we have the breakfast pizza, which has crumbled pork sausage gravy, applewood smoked bacon, scrambled egg, and cheddar cheese with hot chili oil. This smells amazing, and it comes with a side of potato wedges. I just want to point out, though, this is the portion I got. That's the portion that Kevin got. What in the world? He got at least $2 more worth of...
There we go. I guess that helps.
I don't know. I also forgot to mention that over at the market, you can get some grab-and-go breakfast as well. You have a bunch of different snack options. You have drinks over here. You have overnight oats, parfaits, fruits, bagels ready to go. You have other cold sandwiches. You even have some salads. And then we have our hot options over here. They do also serve Starbucks coffee over here. It's not going to be your full Starbucks menu, but they do have some Starbucks options. They also have a bakery over here as well. So we're here chilling in the pool. We've been out here for about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours at this point, and we're chilling in the shade. And someone came around, an employee of the hotel, with a tray full of just smoothies for everyone to try. So I got a tropical fruit smoothie, and Coda, which one did you get?
The pina colada.
Pina colada. And these are non-alcoholic smoothies too. So that's awesome. They just came around offering it to people that were just chilling here. I love that. All right, so babe, what did you get? We have lunch over here. What is this?
Nachos.
Nachos. All right, go ahead and take it out. Let's open it up. All right, let's get a look at these nachos. Let's have them be good. And
You see the yellow cheese. Honestly,
not bad.
I dig it.
Not bad at all. Yeah, it's simple. Okay, so review of the nachos.
They're good for what they were.
They're good for what they were.
Yeah.
They were pretty mid. They were pretty mid nachos. Nothing special about them at all. It's like very cheap cheese. Like if you're in the mood for nachos with some salsa and cream cheese, then I guess it's gonna, you know, sour cream. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. It'll curb your craving, you know, and that's what you were craving, right? It was just plain old nachos.
Yep.
So, I guess for what it was for, it was okay. But if you're looking for anything fancy, that ain't it. So off in the back corner of the pool area here at Terra Luna, we have a nice little like chill out area in case you guys are wanting to eat more foods out here that aren't like gonna fit on the beach chairs. It took a second. The loading bar was going in my head. But yeah, you have a bunch of different tables back here. I also like these little globe things. They light up at night. It looks really cool. I didn't get any video of it, but they also have some more lights up here. So this is like a proper chill out area. And also very similar to what you had at Stella Nova, they do have some sand areas over here too, in case your little ones want to build a sand castle or you just want to dip your toes in the sand. That is totally up to you and it is available for you. And in case table tennis is your thing, they have that for you over here as well. They also have some cornhole, Connect 4, and Jenga. All right, Coda and I are going to take a little break from the hotel. We're going to make our way over towards Universal Studios because she's never done Mardi Gras this year. So we're going to head on over there now, which means we're going to hop on the bus. We're going to see how long that takes and let you know what it's like. So you can see we have the hotel over here. We have the bus right over here. It says Universal Studios Florida, City Walk, and Islands of Adventure. It's a really cool bus too. It's Jurassic Park. And this is one of the new fancy electric Universal buses too. They even have chargers. Where'd you see chargers? Oh yeah, they have USB outlets. And is that a USB-C as well?
Yeah.
Wow. All right, it took us a while to get here, not gonna lie. It took us 19 minutes from the time we pulled out of the bus stop over at Terra Luna to getting here to City Walk. And just so you guys are aware, there are two separate bus stops, one for Stella Nova, one for Terra Luna. Later. All right, our evening at Universal Studios has concluded. Now we make our way over to bus transportation. Gonna head on down the escalator and hop on a bus. And here we are, guys, at the far end of the bus terminal. We have no lines at all for Terra Luna. It's kind of the benefit of being a smaller resort is that there's not as many guests, so you're not going to see the crazy lines that you would see for a resort like Cabana Bay or Dockside or Surfside. And even right over here, Stella Nova, no line at all either. And that's an already like established hotel. Before we head on up to the room, we wanted to make a pit stop over at the game room to see exactly what they have. Again, very similar to what we had over at Stella Nova. We have a couple of fun games and ride machines here, I guess. Oh, wait, no, this is a game. That's pretty cool. We have a couple of luck-based games, a couple of claw machines, some with Pokemon, and other fun little things. Oh, we have a Mario claw machine. We, of course, have the SpongeBob VR game, Mario Kart, basketball, and air hockey. Well, that first round was a bust. See, it's like we're back in Japan, except the money we're wasting costs a lot more.
Yeah, a lot more. I'm gonna hit the glass.
Yep. Your last credit, you won something. And he's reversible too.
Yes! I don't have one of these guys yet.
Yay. You see, that's partially mine because I helped. I stood to the side over here and helped her. Yay. It's the little things that make you the happiest. I also want to mention that they do have a gym in here. There is someone working out currently, so we're going to do our best to avoid filming them. You can see they have a squat rack over here. They have some locker rooms, and then this is as much of the gym that I can show you. You can see we have some treadmills over here. We have some other leg weights. We have a couple of free weights over here. We have some kettlebells over here and medicine balls, stair machine. Also, I made sure that there's no one in here. This is a look at the men's locker room. And in case you're not vibing with the shower that you have in your room, they do have some massive handicap accessible showers over here in the locker room. So that's really cool. You also have your lockers over here. You have a scale in case you feel like using that on your vacation. Not bad at all. This is our final morning, waking up with our view of Epic Universe from our room at Terra Luna. Soon, my friends, very soon. So at Stella Nova, they have like a star tunnel. Over here at Terra Luna, they have something a little different. Not quite as impressive as what they have at Stella, but it's still interesting. You can get some creative Instagram photos in here. Walking out of the hotel for the last time. So, do I recommend staying at the Terra Luna Resort? Absolutely. Despite its flaw of motion sensor lights, I do think that this hotel is a fantastic choice for families coming to Orlando to visit Epic Universe or the other Universal Studios parks. We stayed at Terra Luna for just $130 a night, and for what you're getting, I think there's more than enough value for the money. This is considered a prime value resort for Universal Studios, so by no means is it the cheapest option, but if you're going to Epic Universe or the other parks, then I think it's super convenient. Let me know down in the comment section below what you think of this hotel based off of what you saw in today's video, and do you plan on staying here or at Stella Nova on your future visits? Be sure to leave a like on the video if you enjoyed, as it really helps us out, and subscribe to the channel if you are new around here and you want to see more hotel reviews in the future. I hope you are all having a wonderful day, morning, afternoon, and evening, and I will see you guys in the next video.